What's going on, guys? Episode 3, NBA 13, Leethal Lee. Let's get it started. I'm still going to pay back.
Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington.
Who knew?
The home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. Look now, State Farm presents the starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Kevin Garnett, guys, what's your take?
To find the Wizards?
The biggest thing with Kevin Garnett is the impact he has on the game at the defensive.
Hey, Neil was the bloke.
He covers so much space. He's got
Third pick.
long arms. He's a wonderful communicator, kind of the quarterback of that defense. And he will shut down the player he's guarding on a nightly basis.
You know, it isn't just on defense.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Go over there.
Now about 3 minutes
There you
gone in
go.
the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Rondo. No good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still.
Oh,
Got blocked by him, man.
Oh, look at that.
that is a
Bring him down the house. Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous. Man.
Oh, Bradley, you're such
Pass replay courtesy of Sprite. Wizards leading by 4.
Avery Bradley, coming out of high school, was considered an elite prospect, an All-American. He didn't really dominate in his only year at Texas and hurt his ankle prior to the 2011 draft workouts. That caused him to fall to the Celtics late in the first round.
Shots good for Seraphim.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
Rondo dishes to Lee. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And the
and now to 3.
And the Celtics really like the athleticism and
Good coverage, too.
great perimeter defense they saw, Steve, in Bradley. People went on to say he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA.
No question, but what I like about him, Kevin, is that he improved his offensive game last season as well. He's a great weak side cutter. Really finds his way to the basket for easy layups, and his jump shot has improved as well. Well, the Wizards fell in love with Bradley Beal early in the draft process, and that's why they picked him with the 3rd overall selection. And no surprise, really, the way Beal shoots the ball really adds to this Washington team. They've struggled from the perimeter in the last several years, so Beal should be able to complement John Wall and the rest of the roster.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Kevin Seraphim. Garnett, right side, over Wall. Pass inside, guarded by Nene, and they take the lead.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
Thinking more about Beal, what athleticism are
No.
going to have in their backcourt now? Beal and Wall both really explosive, and they could be a very potent combo together.
On the court for the Celtics, Rajon Rondo and Paul Pierce pairing up in the backcourt. Brandon Bass and Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, in my face. Still made it. Chuck and suck.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, gentlemen. Paul Pierce, so respected in the city of Boston. Celtics coach Doc Rivers said he had a chance to leave us when we were bad, and instead, he trusted that we would win a championship one day. I wish people talked about his loyalty more because I think that's special, especially in this day and age. Everybody moves team to team, and that's their right. But Paul Pierce decided he wanted to be a Celtic for life. In this day and this time, in any sport, that's special.
Foul.
Kevin, they love him in Beantown.
They definitely do. Thanks, Doris.
Free throws.
Well, the big challenge for the Wizards the last
No!
has been defensively. They just haven't put forth the effort. I think they're such a young squad that they really didn't have a foundation for defense. So that's something that they're trying to build as we speak, and they've got a long way to go.
That free throw, no good. Going back to the Washington Wizards, Clark, they're taking strides to encourage more defensive play, and sometimes it paid off, sometimes it didn't. Young team, still developing, and they think they're headed, though, in the right direction, at least defensively.
Well, they had a reward system for players taking charges, and you actually could see it in the stats. They seem to have started to turn the corner defensively at the end of last season.
Sorry, I got him.
Outside Wall. Seraphin kicks to Martin. Gets pointer to fall.
Dang.
The Wizards lead by 3.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in.
Oh no.
Well, it's hard for me to believe this, that Doc Rivers, guys, is in his 14th season as an NBA head coach. We banged heads against each other between the lines way back in the day on the hardwood, and he's already coached 14 years. Top 20 all-time in playoff wins is Doc. He won Coach of the Year back in 2000. His first season as a head coach, and for those who may not know, was also an outstanding commentator before taking the reins on the sidelines. So well-versed in the world of basketball is Doc Rivers.
And Clark, you were talking about Doc Rivers. You mentioned that Coach of the Year award. Not bad for a guy who didn't really have any coaching experience as an assistant. He went straight from the broadcast booth right into the fire, and he got it done right away.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, things get very easy for you when you're faster than everybody else on the court, and that's what John Wall has going for him. Speed, quickness, the ability to break down defenses, and it doesn't matter who's guarding him, he's going to get into the paint.
Steve, I think he's going to continue to get better at that, too. Once you have to jump out on him, he'll just go around you and finish at the hoop, and he welcomes contact when he drives, and I like the way he's able to finish.
Rondo passes to Bass, flushes it down.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Here's Wall. 16 points for him.
Well, Rajon Rondo is a top-flight point guard. Really excels at every facet of the game except one, his outside shot. That's the only thing that's given him trouble. But he continues to work at it every year. And he's gotten to the point where you at least have to guard him out there.
Seraphin.
Now.
Bass is there. Here's Nene. Outside for Martin. There's the 3. Wall dishes to Seraphin. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Seraphin's got his second bucket of the night. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Celtics second.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans
Rondo.
watch. Very unselfish.
And for Rondo, it's been said before, if he ever got that outside shot, he would be unstoppable.
He really would be, Kevin, because it would make it much tougher to defend him, because you'd have to get up on his perimeter shot, and then he's so crafty and good driving that
I got ya.
poison. Nonetheless, he has improved, and I still think he has a lot of room to continue to embellish and fine-tune that jumper.
Double.
And out of bounds. Celtics gain possession. And the Wizards are going with
that's
a new group out there now.
Game time.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Sullinger's checked in for Bass. And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards out front. They're up by 7. Stay with us.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it is halftime. I'm Damon Bruce. An excellent game going.
And welcome back to the United States capital of Washington.
Look at that thing. It looks like Gonzo.
Capitol building.
I don't know what Gonzo is. He's a Muppet. It's Gonzo. You can't have Gonzo. He's a...
There's creating contact, and he's found a way.
Move.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's
No.
He kicks to Seraphin. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Over Terry. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his second basket of the game.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
It's kind of a weird start to the playoffs last year for Boston. Rondo gets suspended early, but the Celtics were able to get past the Hawks as they matched up as the 4 and 5 seeds, and the Celtics actually did not have home court advantage in that series.
True, right.
Oh, I wasn't pressing the button.
All out there with Barbosa.
Oh, pulled off of that. You.
Serafin in at the 5, down low. That's the 5.
All right, let's see. Fourth quarter action. D plus.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Lee, he's in at 3. Jared Sullinger is out there with Green. Then it's Terrence Williams, and it's Crawford at the 1 spot. Williams kicks to Sullinger. And a foul called on the shot.
Oh, we high-fived and bumped. Yep, that's how you know we're friends. High-five and...
Now the Celtics would fare as an older team and shortened season, a compacted window of games, so many games crammed into 1 week. You just weren't sure how much gas they had in the tank come playoff time, Steve, but as it showed, they got a couple series and made their way through.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking Miami to 7 games. They had their chance too, you know, up 3-2 in a home game, but LeBron and Miami were just too much.
Here's what Washington's going with right now.
Wow, I didn't realize.
Comes in for Emeka Okafor, and it's Martin in for Webster. Barbosa kicks to Booker with the lead pass. Temple, down goes the slam.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off the gas just yet.
No, they want to throw a little bit of whipped cream and some cherry on top of this one.
Here's Lee. Falls back.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Barbosa. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the pick. And the pass to Martin. Jacks up a 3. Crawford with the rebound.
Crawford.
Up. Here's Boston. Dishes to Williams.
Guys.
Williams can't hit.
That's why you're losing.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. How much to be critical of it this wing, Clark?
Jerks.
I mean, they showed
I play with
up just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win. And they did.
We won't give it to you.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
But hey. Ball in the hole. Good. Press conference.
Not a good game from your team tonight. Is there anything positive you can take from a game with a final score as lopsided as this one?
I don't think so. And why would we want to? You lose a game by a lot, and it's certainly not worth reflecting on. We know we're a better team than that. So I think we just need to file this away, move past it, and start focusing on the next game. It's one thing if you lose by a few points and make a few obvious mistakes, but tonight it was a lot more than that. No sense in getting into all that stuff in any depth unless a pattern starts to form. Then we can talk.
But hey, it's got to be said. Got to say it. You can tell I played more minutes. Alright. Better go. Cheers.